tension decides the scar. It is very important for me before closing any wound to ensure that I distribute the tension very well so that my scar does not look bad. To understand this, we have something very important called H-flap plasty. This is a bilateral advancement flap. I distribute the tension not on one line. I take a part from above and a part from below as two flaps to compensate for this area. Okay? The whole matter depends on the distribution of the tension itself. Okay? And this flap works as an independent advancement unit. Okay? The tension across the central closure line decreases and consequently adhesions and ischemia decrease, and this is very important and is done in areas with limited laxity where I can't do something like a rotational flap or any other flap, rhomboid or whatever. So it helps in areas with somewhat limited laxity. How do I do it? By design. The first thing is my incision, that I make a longitudinal incision on the sides of my defect in a way the distance of the defect is considered weak. I do simple undermining as shown in the video. Simple undermining to be able to release my flap, and I try not to do aggressive undermining so that the flap maintains good vascularity. I move the bilateral advancement flap to the center to start taking stitches in the middle to do tightening and closure of the wound. And if at the end of the edges there is any dimpling or any dog ear, I try to make another triangular incision at the ends to avoid the disfigurement that will occur. The most important thing is to preserve the subdermal plexus, okay? I avoid doing too much undermining. I make the base of the flap wide so that the vascularity is good. Where do I do this? I do it in areas with limitations like the forehead, face, and scalp. All right, my cheek. And this is one of the areas with limitation. So I can't do a rotational flap and those other things.
And thank you.